I have the will of 1,000 men, but was put on this earth as one. And that's exactly how I feel. Nothing more, nothing less. As I drive down that road of life in search of purpose, I find freedom and choice. And I haven't lost my freedom, but I'm lost in the concept because I was born and I will die. And those two choices have been made for me, but in between we're only ever given two choices. You see, you either live it up or you give it up. You either live it up or you give it up. You either live it up or you give it up. And this is me, world, and I'm living it up on this third world from the sun, never stopping until it's done, like a shooting range. The last bullet drops from the gun, and you're damn right I'm wringing this sponge until the very last hydrated drip with a G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip.
My name is Justin Lensing. I'm a slam poet, and I come from Waukegan, Illinois. I got into slam poetry kind of through music. I think I write because I just got a lot of shit on my mind. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff just going on, and, you know, in anybody's life there's a lot of stuff going on. You just got to kind of have some kind of outlet some way. So I think writing is just my outlet for, you know, if I can't talk to somebody about something, just write something about it, you know.
But I've stopped so long to dwell on what's missing that I've forgotten what's here. So while you're traveling down that path to living it up, picking up trash, just grab what the fuck you got and keep walking.
The topics I choose generally about, you know, just living life, man. You gotta just putting yourself out there, pushing everything to its limits. Yeah, you really gotta, I think, you really gotta what your heart's set on. And I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you gotta at least try. I would say I definitely do not practice what I preach. I talk it up a lot in my poetry, you know. I'll exploit every piece of living every day to its fullest in a slam piece, but it's hard, you know. It's not the easiest thing to do, to just put everything aside and just go with your ambition. I mostly write about pushing everything to its limits and living every day up, because that's what I want to do. You know, that's what I desire in life. I want to do the things that I want to do. And like I said again, it's hard to practice what I preach, but you know, any step you can take towards that, you know, whether it's writing about it. I mean, that, to me, I think that's the first step.
Anything in this world that you want, you can have. But you gotta know what it's made of first. They'll tell you that that beautiful, quiet young girl sitting in the corner of the coffee shop reading a book is made of love. And if you want love as badly as she does, then you can both have it. But as badly as you want it, you can lose it over dumb things like quick flings and flashy rings. But sing her a song from the heart, and you'll quickly see what you're made of.
I would definitely suggest writing. I mean, everybody's gonna have their own different, you know, outlet. Everybody's gonna have their different feelings, their different styles of doing things, but writing, I think, there's a poet in everybody. You know, there's that sense of music, and there's that sense of creativity in everybody, and I would definitely suggest that everybody try writing. Everybody has something in them that's worth something, you know?
This world has too many mourners for things that aren't dead, things lingering in our heads, things creeping under the bed, but the world gleams with beautiful things. We've just trained ourselves to not see them. See, we focus on the fact that underneath the prettiest rose is still a shadow. Like we don't know that that rose shines straight through our eyes and nose and warms our heart just a little bit. So you stare at that rose long enough, and you just might forget that the shadow, well, you'll forget the shadow even exists.
You
I think everybody wants to look back on their life and say, this is what I've done. These are the footsteps that I've left. You know, these are the prints that I've left on other people's lives. These are the prints I've left on all the paths that I've walked. And the more that I can do that, the more I'm gonna feel good about myself. I mean, I guess that drives me to do what I do. I wanna do it all, but you can't always do it all. So you do what you got, and I got music, I got poetry.